Hi everyone, and hope you're having a great day wherever you are. So today I just want to break up my videos into more bite-sized section. So first, let's just start with all news related to exchanges or crypto infra firms. First, we have Binance offering token rewards for testing their new decentralized platform. So the CEO of Binance, Mr. Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, right? He has tweeted, and also this is in their blog post, that says he wanted to test the hell out of Binance DEX. We are giving away roughly 100,000 USD equivalent in real units of Binance BNB, Binance Coin, as reward for our testnet trading competition. Come and join the fun and help us launch the mainnet faster. So all users who hold at least one real Binance coin on their Binance account will be eligible to participate in this Binance DEX simulated trading competition. Each Binance.com account is able to register a maximum of 20 Binance coin addresses and will receive 200 virtual testnet BNB tokens to each address to use as their starting funds before Binance DEX trading competition begins. Now, so a bit more details is that the competition will run from March 7 to March 21st, so 2 weeks, and there will be two categories of competition. One is to encourage the user, the tester, to issue and list their own tokens, and the token with the highest price volatility will win out in the end. The other category of competition is on trading strategy. So which trading strategy will yield the highest return for the trader, then the person will win. So this is really, really interesting, right? That Binance is giving away monetary, and this is real cash, right, in the form of Binance coin. But of course, if you don't want to hold your coins, you can also immediately sell it in the market, which then you can get cash immediately. So it is really a hard cash, and hard cash is actually the best incentive there is for people to take action. I mean, they really want to get more developers, right, or get more people who are savvy, who are very familiar with using decentralized exchange, or people who are not very familiar but definitely very keen to find out more, to actually test out their platform, because they really want to find out and they want to identify or make sure that they can dig up any bugs before they want to launch a mainnet. This also means that they want to really spur up, they really want to accelerate the launching of their mainnet, so to really get it out there and just get more business soon as possible, right? I believe the bear market, the continuing bear market, right? We have seen Bitcoin prices and other coins trying to test above 4,000 level, but as it tests, it go back down again. So now it's about 3,850 level, right? And that is the problem. And I think so for now it seems like the market is still trending sideways like this. And I think in this kind of market, even strong exchanges, popular exchanges like Binance, their revenue will be affected because their Q4 results have seen a drop versus their Q3 and first half of 2018 as well. And Q4 last year was the worst quarter in the year, right? With prices Bitcoin hitting a low of 3,200 in December 2018. So I see this, that definitely they rather give away incentives. Although 100,000 is not a lot for the exchange, but is a lot for people who participate, right? It's definitely good money. I think the first prize winner get 3,000 units of Binance coin, and in today's prices is already increased to $11. That's $33,000. That's a lot of money, right? By just doing some work to test, to have some fun, right? Because the tokens that will be used in the DEX, because it's a testnet, is all not real token. Those are just test tokens, but the prizes that they're giving out are real ones that they're going to give it 2 weeks after the competition finish, so around early April, right? So so very, very great news. And I think yes, I mean, monetary reward is really the best incentive out there. So yes, I think good news and great move, great strategy by Binance. Next, angry Bitcoin fans delete Coinbase accounts to protest neutrino acquisition. Now, Binance, has always been the smart ones, right? Their strategy is definitely spot on. The CEO is, engagement is also, definitely up there with the really expert influencers, right? And that's why they're doing really well just for a young exchange, almost 2 years old, yeah. But on the other hand, Coinbase, which is an incumbent, yeah, have a lot of strong backers. Even the Singapore Wealth Fund are backing them, but they seem to be just, doing things that seem to be getting themselves in the bad limelight always, right? And I'm not too sure why is that, but let me just quickly get into the news now. So there is a movement in Twitter that says delete Coinbase. Basically, there are people are urging everyone else who are not aware yet to actually delete their Coinbase account. Basically, that means do not use Coinbase anymore. That means move their accounts elsewhere. Because they have bought a blockchain analytics outfit called Neutrino. And why is that? Because it is said that the Neutrino senior management team, their CEO, CTO, and CRO, they previously spearheaded a project for the startup hacking team, which sold spyware to several governments known for their human rights abuses. So what do they do? The Washington Post reported hacking team worked directly with Saudi Arabian government, right, including the enforcement group that allegedly murdered dissident journalist Jamal Khashoggi. And also their spyware aided surveillance and arrest of journalists in Ethiopia and UAE. Yeah. Now the thing is it's not just anyone who is tweeting about this. It's not just anyone, any Tom, Dick and Harry who is spearheading this movement. Meltem Demirors, who is a very, very influential figure in the crypto space. She is the chief strategy officer at asset manager CoinShares, right? And she is one of the guests that appeared before. No, in fact, she was the first guest that appeared on Anthony Pompliano's podcast Off the Chain. So very, very influential individual. She also came out to say that there are so many other services out there that do blockchain analysis that don't have these reputational issues. And frankly, the ethical issues that some of these Neutrino founders have, Demirors said, this example to me clashes with the messages Coinbase are trying to put out there about creating an open financial system, a more inclusive financial system. So, see, this is really, really bad move, I think. And Coinbase actually come out to say that they have actually they know about the reputation or what have the CEO and CTO and the senior management in Neutrino have done before, but then they said the attractiveness of this acquisition, that means their ability, their capability, their technology to be able to list coins faster, to be able to do a lot of analysis, is more helpful than the downside of associating with Neutrino. But clearly it seems that this is a wrong strategy, right? This is one of those wrong move, right? It's like in a chess game, sometimes you make the right move, sometimes you make the wrong move, and this clearly is the wrong move, right? Then listing XRP is a great move, but now is just like within 1 week they have just negate that positive effect on this acquisition of Neutrino, and now people are actually officially calling for getting out or removing themselves from Coinbase. Though CoinDesk report that actually do a search on how many people are calling for this, and there's about 500 people, though of course not even 500 because some of these may be just duplicate individuals, but still. And Coinbase total is about 13 million accounts. It's not a lot, but it also depends on what is the amount in these accounts, right? Because it could be, that means the volume traded by these individuals, these 500 individuals, may be more than the rest who stayed, right? Though, of course, I think a lot of people may not be bothered or they may not care about this news because, people are just lazy to move their, once they have stick with one user, then company or bank, they normally will just stick with them. Though I guess in this day and age, millennial, right, who basically are the most of the highest percentage of people using crypto, will generally not have that much loyalty to crypto exchange. And after all, really, there are so many exchanges out there. Binance already have their own fiat to crypto exchange as well. So yeah, I think it is a bad move, and the longer this is going to go on, this delete Coinbase movement, and if Coinbase doesn't do anything to stop it, I think this is going to go on more and more. And because the community on social media is really, really strong, do not underestimate the power of internet and social media and the power of the people, really. Yeah, especially, and also negative news normally spread faster and has longer impact than positive news. Yeah, so yes, this is really not a good move. They have to do something, I believe, right? I don't think they can undo the acquisition, but then they really have to do something that to bring back their goodwill. So so it's very interesting, right? Unlike Kraken, who has offered 100,000 to people to reward people to discover the missing funds of Quadriga CX, so very, very good, like Robin Hood movement, right? And your Binance offering 100,000 also as reward to test out their infrastructure. They offer this kind of lucrative rewards, right? Coinbase is doing something that is really, it's one of those things. I'm not sure what's going on. Are they trying to get some bad publicity just for the sake of publicity? This is definitely not a good move. Yeah. So if I were one of the senior exec in Coinbase, I really need to think now, what are the goodwill movements I can now do to really, just neutralize this news. Yeah. Next, Circle introduces market surveillance to fight insider trading, pump and dump schemes. So Circle is owned by Goldman Sachs. So now that they are partnering with a firm to actually making sure, right, that they can able to track the trading, so to ensure, right, all the trading is fair, is transparent, no pump and dump schemes. So this is again a very good move in the part of Circle, right? So very professional, that they want to encourage professionals to trade, and that means also lead to more institutions to come on board their platform. So again, very smart move. Next, futures exchange promises zero fees. Startup hits 1 million signups for wait list. So there is a new futures exchange called Digitex. And what they do is their differentiation is really that they offer a huge variety of futures products for investors. So not just crypto, they also will offer stocks, they will offer commodity and forex and so forth. So a comprehensive range of futures, including Bitcoin, Ether futures, and they are going to be operational starting April 30th, end of April, right? And they claim that they already have very good reception. They already have 1 million people waiting to use their platform. And what is so special about them is that they offer zero fees. So yes, I guess the fact that they're offering zero fees is clearly something that is attractive for users. The only thing that to trade on their platform, you need to buy their native token. I'm not sure, there's no detail yet of how much the Digitex token you need to buy, but definitely it is very smart. So almost like Binance, right? They lock people into their platform, although it is offering zero fees. So again, just more competition into this space, but it is interesting that this is a platform that incorporate or offer a wide range of instruments. So this is targeting the more traditional investors, right? So they can do everything in one place. Though again, this is again one of those new kids on the block. And already this year in March, we are already going, or in Q2, right? Or even later part of the year, we're going to have Backed and also ErisX. So two very big name. Backed is by New York Stock Exchange owner ICE, right? And ErisX is backed by Nasdaq and Fidelity. So these are big names coming. So I'm not sure how is futures exchange really going to attract users, right? Though, yeah, I believe Backed and ErisX will charge a fee, whereas futures this Digitex will not. But pricing is the only advantage then, though not too sure about the reputation, right? So not shilling for this exchange, but of course, just if you are keen, definitely just maybe if you are really keen, just put a small amount to test it out first, right? Because new exchange that have not been reviewed do have its risks. Yeah. Lastly, blockchain and crypto firms in Malta face difficulty in finding banking services. So it is reported that blockchain companies in Malta are reportedly struggling with opening bank accounts, right? And the Times of Malta, a local paper, allegedly contacted a number of legal firms and financial companies who confirmed that banks were declining their applications to open bank accounts, saying that it was beyond their risk appetite. The sources reportedly said that banks did not differentiate between digital currency and blockchain, though they were not always connected. So this is very interesting, right? Though so yeah, it is not surprised that the banks are actually not in favor of cryptocurrencies, because the banks always see this as a competition, right, to corporates transferring funds that they now do not need the banks. They do not need to pay so much fees, and then they will lose out one of their very lucrative business, which is really risk-free, right? They don't have to put up a lot of capital to just earn the fees, yeah? So this is not surprised that they are not, supporting these crypto firms. Though, in, I think it was just yesterday's news, you have Signature Bank, which is a very small bank in US, that they are offering all kinds of services, meaning crypto debit card, crypto deposit account, to all the crypto firms in Bermuda, who is based in North America. It'd be great if Signature Bank can also offer such services in Malta, though I believe because of the different jurisdiction, it will be hard, right? But in any case, it is hoped that there will be a small new bank that spring up just to service these firms. But of course, given that if they can't, right, then they will have to probably resort to other means to get their funding, right? And that's why there are a lot of crypto lending firms out there that basically give out loans, including the firms like this. They have trouble getting services from conventional banks, yeah? So that's all I have for this. And yes, hope you enjoy. If you do, please leave a like, please subscribe, and leave a comment, right? And yeah, I will see you in the next video where we talk about other things. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you're having a great day wherever you are. And thank you so much for your support.